What's the first thing you think about when you hear the words Mandarin Chinese? China? The strange characters? The Chinese zodiac? But how about this? The language of the future. Unlike European languages, Chinese has never been treated with any importance. However, as the world watches China grow at such staggering rates, how important could Mandarin become to our future and global economy? With 885 million native speakers, Mandarin is already the most spoken native language in the world, and its unique character system is one of the earliest writing systems known to man.
Chinese language is very different from English. The English, for example, they are a symbolic language. They use letters, but our Chinese use it's like a picture. We write many good handwriting like very beautiful painting.
The characters originate from pictographs created thousands of years ago. Ever since, they have steadily evolved into the characters that we see today. Despite their many westernized attractions and businesses, Beijing and to some extent Shanghai have retained much of their culture and heritage, with traditions such as Chinese painting and calligraphy still being practiced by the younger generations. However, there are growing fears that as China becomes more globalized, it may have to sacrifice its culture to fuel its desire to become the world's greatest nation.
People think the science and the new technology and Western culture is more important than traditional one, and it's not very good for children, and they don't know themselves.
Although there are already 250 million English speakers in China, not everybody believes that this is an entirely good thing.
So many people are so into learning English, which is a problem, I think. So many people, they learn English and they don't use it. They learned, they don't use it. Just for it's like fashion. You can speak English very well. Wow, you are highly educated. It is a feature of being highly educated.
As China continues its boom and gains more power globally, it's possible that speaking Mandarin will become a vital necessity in the business world.
I think in the foreseeable future, in the next century, it won't be essential to talk Mandarin, but it's more about, even business-wise, if you go for a meal with your clients, or you see their family, you go out for a night, or you visit somewhere, if you can talk in Mandarin, you're going to have that instant connection which English will never break.
If you can understand a language, maybe you can be a very different person, and you can know the world, and you can understand things, and it helps you to find a good job, and people will respect you and know you are very different.
At Beijing Normal University, I spoke with some American students who were learning Mandarin. To them, studying around 100 characters every night was more of a challenge than a chore, because they recognised the benefits it would give them in a hugely competitive job market. So the career prospects alone make Mandarin a language worth learning. But in order to encourage the students to study Mandarin, people in Britain must first destroy the lazy mentality that English is the only language you need.
And I think that people are missing out on a lot of fulfillment in their lives. Personally, I think that people are missing out on so many relationships they could have, and they're missing out on so many things they could learn from people from different cultures.
In Shanghai especially, you have a lot of expats who come over here, and they can't speak a word of Mandarin even though they've been here for say 5-7 years. And on one hand I can understand that because everybody's making an effort to speak to them in English and use their native language. But overall I still think that actually you can do quite a lot of damage, I think, by going into, say, a business environment or another country and having that arrogance that people will automatically want to learn your language.
So it's clear that Mandarin will continue to grow in terms of importance. And even though there's no danger of it surpassing English anytime soon, who's to say that it won't become the global language in the next few hundred years, as China looks to regain its status as the most powerful country in the world? In order to prepare ourselves and our children for the future, we need to act now. Otherwise, we risk falling further behind the likes of the USA, Japan, and most importantly, China.